I started playing Rocket League 14 months ago. In my first 7 months, I was able to go from bronze all the way up to champ 1.
Let's go, dude!
In my second 7 months, I was able to go from champ 1 back down to diamond. Like, a lot. But eventually, I made it up to champ 2. Why did that take so much longer than the other ranks? I mean, the obvious explanation is that it will always get harder the higher you climb, but we aren't talking about climbing from champ to grand champ. Just champ 1 to champ 2.
I'm up on the left. Alright, just keep doing that, I guess. They don't know what to do.
How could it have taken me 7 months to raise only 1 rank when I was ranking up so fast before? When I first ranked up to champ, I was super excited. I made a whole video about it, which is effectively part 1 to this video, so if you haven't seen it, I highly recommend watching it. But while I was excited to have reached champ, the reality soon started to set in for me. It's one thing to play well enough to finally get out of diamond. It's another thing to play well enough to stay out of diamond. After I got champ, I was feeling fantastic, but I immediately had my eyes set on the champ season rewards. For those unfamiliar, at the end of each season, you earn rewards based on the rank that you finished in when the season ended. So since I achieved champ, I became eligible for the champ level rewards. But you don't get the rewards just by reaching a rank. You have to win 10 games at that rank before you lock in the end season rewards. I saw these season rewards as a way to validate my champ status, and so my immediate focus was to win 10 games at the champ rank. Since I was able to reach champ in such a short time with some pretty underdeveloped mechanics, a lot of people commented that they didn't really think I deserved that rank in the first place. Some people were salty that they hadn't had the same experience, some people suggested I couldn't do it without teammates, and some people straight up accused me of being carried. I was motivated to prove those people wrong. If I could win 10 games at champ rank and get the season rewards, there would be no room to doubt whether or not I belonged at this rank. Even if my mechanics weren't amazing, I understood the flow of the game and was consistent enough to play at the speed and efficiency of a champ level player. Straight away, I was able to go pretty much 50-50 on my games, and I was able to earn 4 wins towards my season rewards. Only 6 more to go, but unfortunately, the long-awaited L streak that I could feel was coming my way had finally happened, and for the first time, I had deranked back down to D3. See, for me, at that time, being more mechanically limited than I am now, the recipe for success was kinda waiting for the other team to make a big mistake. Any game I was winning was usually only by 1 goal, and I would only win if I could put together a full 5 minutes of solid, sometimes desperate defense. It would usually take all of my attention to just keep up with the pace of play and try to protect my own goal from the barrage of shots coming at me. The faster team usually wins in Rocket League, and if there was a speed spectrum for champ players, I would have been on the lowest end. So my offense was basically non-existent. Please go in, please go in, please go in, please go in. Please go in, dude. We're not serious, bro. My best hope for scoring was hoping someone whiffed or getting a straight run out. And as you can probably guess, while this playstyle can make you competitive and even earn you wins at the champ level, it's not the most reliable, and I could feel deep down that I wasn't really there yet. But my feelings aside, the reality was I was 6 wins away from getting those champ rewards. So while I was sad that I had fallen back to diamond, I was determined to get right back up to champ 1. I was able to get it back quick enough, and I earned another 3 wins at the champ level before I fell to diamond once again. At this point, I had a total of 7 wins at champ level, and I only needed 3 more to get those precious champ rewards. It probably took me a good week to get back to champ this time. One night I was solo queuing doubles, and I was having a very good stretch of games. Oh my god, bro. I managed to put together the wins I needed to get back up to champ, and finally, thankfully, I was able to earn the champ rewards. And I did it solo. I ended season 17 with champ rewards. It was a huge relief to me and very satisfying. I still use this goal explosion because it means a lot to me and it's representative of that experience.
Nice.
Thank you. So there, I had not only earned the champ rank, but earned the champ rewards. Now, certainly I'm a proper champ rank player. When I had initially started getting into Rocket League, my friends and I were talking about what goals we have for ourselves, and I said that if I was able to reach champ rank 1 single time, then I would feel accomplished. I would more than have exceeded my expectations. And if that was my peak, then that's cool. I have nothing more to prove to myself. I can just play for fun now with no pressure.
That's the fucking...
And so that's what I did. Bro, please stop this. Get out! Oh my god, dude. No, that is legitimately the closest I've ever been to getting... I spent the next season just having fun.
Can Ghost Rider not go down my road right now?
Good stop.
Please.
Good stop.
Wow.
Please.
Good stop. Good stop.
No.
I never felt like I had to get the pink rank back to prove to anyone how good I was.
So just go up, you know?
I knew that I had finished Season 17 with champ rewards, and that I didn't need carrying to do it. I knew that if I played my very best, that I was a champ level player, and that was enough for me.
Let's go. What the
But then, something funny had happened. As Season 18 was coming to a close, I had yet to earn champ rewards. Now, like I said, I wasn't about to sweat it because I had done it once and that was enough for me. I wasn't about to start treating champ rewards as the new default, but I don't know, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of expected to get them again. And when I realized that I was running out of time, I started to feel kind of bad about the fact that I hadn't earned them this season. If you're doing the math in your head, yeah, that means I spent the majority of Season 18 in Diamond. And wouldn't you know, Season 18 ended and I didn't earn my champ rewards. I only ended with 7 wins at champ rank that season. Which is fine. I'm fine. It's fine. Why would I care? I said I wouldn't care, so obviously I don't care. When I logged in for Season 19 and got my diamond rewards but no champ rewards, it started to hit me. And every time I'd go play and I'd see that pink goal explosion of mine, it would start to weigh on me like it hadn't before. It's just a goal explosion, but like I said, it meant a little more to me than that. It was representative of an achievement. I was once striving for it, and here I was just a season later, and I was already so complacent. Every time I saw that champ goal explosion in a diamond lobby, I was pained by the irony. It was telegraphing to everyone in that lobby in that moment that I should be a higher rank. You're telling me 2 seasons ago you were champ, but now you're down here? Washed, am I right? Fraudulent champ. It would feel less bad if it were from 10 seasons ago. Then I could at least lie and say life had gotten busy and I wasn't the player that I once was. But by this trajectory, I was simply getting worse. I went from pulling it off one season to failing the next season. So in Season 19, I was determined to earn the champ rewards once again. I placed directly into Diamond 3, so I knew I was within striking distance of champ. I started trying a bit harder in my games and focusing a little more on winning again, and I did. Let's go, bro. I was able to get right back up to champ and quickly earn my season rewards. For the first time during Season 19, I was able to get on while ranked champ, grind for several hours, and get off while still maintaining champ and not dipping in and out. Just staying in champ like that was my default pace of play. I started to feel more like I belonged there, and that I wasn't just maximizing my capabilities to barely stay competitive. Offense got easier. I was actually able to be more aggressive. I had way more reps seeing some of those uncomfortable angles, and even got better at defending.
Oh my god, you're insane.
I was actually getting up to Champ 1 Division 3 for the first time, comfortably away from the threat of deranking back to Diamond again, and close enough to where I started to entertain the idea of reaching Champ 2.
Oh,
let's go!
Across the map, dude.
That was so sick. If you want to reach Champ 1, you need to get your MMR up to 1075. If you want to reach Champ 2, you need to get your MMR up to 1195. In Ranked, it's usually +9 for a win and -9 for a loss. It's not how it always is, but usually. Somehow, in Season 19, while solo queuing doubles, I was able to get my MMR up to 1186, which put me 1 game outside of Champ 2. Since I knew this, I was locked in, but I didn't win, and I fell back down to the Champ 1 Division 3 range. I knew I was getting close though. I got myself back to 1186 again before Season 19 ended, but I never did reach Champ 2. And that was disappointing to me because I knew that with a new season, it would be a new climb and I'd have to earn my spot in Champ yet again. But I told myself on a positive note that Season 19 was the first season I spent the majority of my time in Champ. And I was even able to get Champ in 3v3, which I had never done before that.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Let's go! I knew going into Season 20 that if I were good enough, I'd get to champ again, and I needed to trust myself. But for the first time in Season 20, I placed directly into champ to start the season. I had improved so much I didn't even place diamond. That felt validating, but I knew what was next. This was the season I reached champ 2. Champ 1 had taught me enough lessons. It was time to start climbing once more. From the start of the season, I could feel myself really excelling, and I was comfortably sitting above 1100 MMR. Holy shit. Holy shit. If I could put just a few good sessions together back to back, I knew I could climb to champ 2. The other day, I was duo queuing with my buddy Tyler, who has also reached champ at this point. He and I started on the exact same day together 14 months ago, and we're both champ players now. I'm super proud of us. Okay, anyway, Tyler and I were frying, and I was back up to 1177. Just 2 games from champ 2. I could feel it. Just kidding, I couldn't feel it because we went on like a 4-game losing streak and deranked a bunch. Tyler decided to call it for the night because it was getting late, and I decided to stay on and solo queue a little longer. I knew I was so close. I thought if I could just put a few wins together in a row, man, I could do it. So I grinded solo for a few more hours and ended exactly where I had started that day. I went to bed frustrated and unable to think about anything else. The next day, when I got on, I was determined to get it done. None of my usual teammates were online, so I went after it solo. Absolutely determined to get the wins I needed to reach champ 2. After a couple of hours, I was at 1192. I knew that I only needed one more win. I couldn't get it done in Season 19, but I wasn't about to let this one go. I wish it were a little bit more climactic, but I mean, we just absolutely slammed on this rank up game. Yeah, I mean, this score wasn't even close, and I kind of figured I was gonna win pretty early into this game. But I have to say, it was 7 months of relief on the other end of it.
Okay, let me see it, bro. Let me see it. Come on. Yes! I've done it! Holy shit. Champ 2, baby!
He is saying it.
And I soloed that shit.
When it finally ended and I got to see that rank up, I just felt so accomplished. And so I've finally done it. Another goal reached. I was able to go from bronze to champ in about 150 in-game hours. But to go from champ 1 to champ 2, it took me another 160 in-game hours. I had to double my time on the game to improve at this rank. It's crazy. What does that actually mean though? Do I just have to expect a huge time sink for each rank? Sort of. I mean, there's naturally going to be some adjustment period for every rank up. And that's just how it goes. But I think there's an important lesson for me to learn here when I look back at the seasons. In Season 17, I was determined to get the champ rewards, and so I saw myself improve. In Season 18, I was just chilling with no ambition at all, and I went backwards. In Season 19, I started pushing myself again and immediately reached new heights. And in Season 20, I came into this season hungry and ready to improve, and I've already started to see it. So when I approach the game with sincerity and focus on objectives, I see myself get better. Who would have thought? If you've been plateaued a while like I was, you might have to start changing your mindset too. I have no doubt that I'm probably in for a similar experience now reaching champ 2 that I had when I reached champ 1. I fully anticipate I will be bobbing in between champ 1 and champ 2 for a few weeks while I continue to adjust. But I'm gonna hold myself accountable with not being okay with just falling right back to champ 1 because, well, at least I'm not in diamond. I'm going to continue to push myself so that if I want to reach champ 3 one day, I continue to work towards that goal. I might thrive in champ 2 and I might struggle, but as players we aren't finished products. We can get better and we can also get worse. It all depends on how you approach the game. If you can be honest with yourself, then your goals are well within reach. I'm champ 2. For now. I'm going to continue to get better. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe for more Rocket League content. Take care, everyone. Much love.